But I've already eaten some, okay. Well, okay,
Gotcha,
technically...
bitch. Game over, yeah!
A Twitter? Sorry, twatter. Did I even have a twatter? Oi, you twat. I'm a Twitter your twatter. What? I'm a twatty your Twitter. The many quotes of Game Busters J. Ho! Ho! Grenades, okay. Is that a hammer? What the hell? I got juggled by bombs. Gotta speed up.
Sonic, hit Dark Gaia's weak spot, quick, while I hold him back.
I don't have my soundboard on. Oh. Oh. Tifa! Just do it. What? No, he teleported. No, why did you teleport? No. Oh, no. No, I don't die. I thought I was dying before. Oh my god. Bro. Oh my god. Holy shit. It might have been like the longest one because I have descended to hell. The void is claiming me. It's Kirby. Oh no, he's eating Batman. Fuck. What? Bruh, I look. What? No. Oh. All right. Hopefully we should be live. Let's just mute this. We're back with another state of play. Now I've got chat up in a really awkward space, but hopefully I should be able to more or less see what I need to see. One of these days I will get 2 monitors, but probably not anytime soon, especially with my limited space. I don't even have a desk big enough for 2 monitors, but that's fine. I also have the option to technically have chat on my phone as well if I need to, so just in case. Usually these are pretty quiet anyway, but do I need to adjust this? Feels like I do. I think we're more or less okay. Okay. So, expectations. I have low expectations. But if I had to put on my clown hat, my COPIUM hat, the only thing if there was like a new announcement, like something that hasn't been announced yet, literally anything I could think of realistically that has a very slim chance of turning up here, and it's FF7. Final Fantasy 7 Part 3. It could show up, but part of me feels like it's not going to show up here. I feel like if it is going to show up at this point, this year it would be Game Awards, in my personal opinion. Because this is Jeff. And not always, but I feel like, was it twice? FF7 has turned up. in either Summer Games Fest or the Game Awards. You know, like one of Jeff's shows. Nomura also confirmed in the Ever Crisis Year 2 anniversary stream that, you know, FF7 Part 3 is apparently progressing well and on schedule. And they've also got a release date for the trailer. So they already know when they're going to drop their trailer. So that says to me that, well, they already have a trailer for Part 3. They just haven't told us when they're going to drop it yet. But he says they've already got the date scheduled. People have been saying that apparently, and I don't know for sure about the, you know, the gaming industry on that deep of a level, but apparently if he's saying that, then it's very possible that the trailer will be soon. But how soon? State of Play soon? Or Game Awards soon? Or soon as in next year? Which isn't... I mean, we're only like a few months away, technically. God. Into another year. But, you know, it's just like January, February or something. Or... I feel like if there isn't a trailer this year... it's obviously going to be next year, right? Because a lot of people think that FF7 Part 3 will probably come out in 2027, which is still a ways away to go, because it's Final Fantasy VII's 30th anniversary, so it would just make the most sense, right? But in 2026 is when we definitely will ought to be getting trailers for sure. So I feel like if it's not this year, it'll be early. We'll get because we don't even know what Part 3 is called yet. So that's essentially what we get. We would probably get a teaser trailer, just like we did with Rebirth, where it was, you know, the teaser trailer. They literally showed us like the intro, a part of the intro to FF7 Rebirth, and then showed a sneak peek of, you know, Cloud and Sephiroth. Nibelheim, and then they dropped the name Rebirth, and everyone's like, oh, and it was like next winter. So again, I don't think it's going to turn up here, but we want to be excited for gaming, right? So FF7 Part 3, Wolverine, because we haven't heard jack shit from this for so long. Now I know this is just definitely like, how the hell could this ever happen? New Spyro. There's so much talks and rumors about a new Spyro being developed. Yeah, I hear no one saying by who, which is why I don't believe in rumors. You know, and so I don't care about rumors. I don't care about supposed leaks personally. Like, you can discuss things and be like, oh, you know, what I'd like to see and whatever from that, but like, to me, nothing has been confirmed. It's just people saying, oh yeah, they're definitely working on it. I'm like, you got a source for that? Trust me, bro. You know, you just talking. Where you getting this information from? Or are you just talking, you know? So, I'd like a new Spyro game. But outside of that, something that I know won't be here, but I think will be at some point, is Onimusha 3 HD. They did Onimusha 2. They're doing the new Onimusha. That's something that might actually be here, is the new Onimusha, another gameplay trailer for that. I know that, I'm pretty sure that Marvel Tokon's going to be there, that Marvel fighting game. So I know that's going to be there. But what I always say about these sort of events, I say this about Nintendo as well, and even Microsoft, even though I don't really play anything Microsoft. If it's a good showcase, and what I mean by good showcase is, at minimal, it's paced well, right? It's pretty much all, you know, gaming, right? All games mostly, right? and they're all like hitters instead of like 5 first-person shooters. And I'm sure there's gonna be someone out there being like, well, I'm eating. I got 5 first-person shooters, but sometimes a lot of these just kind of feel samey, and it's like, look, even though I don't like first-person shooters, surely someone who's a fan of first-person shooter doesn't want to see 5 first-person shooters in their PlayStation. Like, where's the variety, you know? For me, a good event would be, I want to see variety. Even if I'm not interested in everything that's there, I want to see variety, you know? I want to see horrors, RPGs, platformers, racing, shooters, sure, why not? I just want to see a bunch of different stuff. Right, at minimum, even if it doesn't interest me. Of course, I'd like to be interested, right? But I feel like this is, I mean, they mostly said that it's probably just going to be an update, which says to me I can't see there being new announcements. Because yes, to me, shoving the FF7 trailer here would be a new announcement. We know it's going to happen eventually, right? So, in terms of new stuff, I really don't know if there is anything new. I get the feeling it's mostly just going to be updates for stuff. And I'm not really sure what I would like updates from, because I know I'm going to get the Onimusha game anyway, so I'm happy with that, right? And in terms of what's already coming out, I'm pretty much already going to get what I'm going to get. You know, I know what I'm going to get this year. So, yeah, I don't know. Again, I always do these sort of things and I go, low expectations. Also, I probably should have mentioned this before, but if I sound very nasally, it's because I'm recovering from a nasty cold. So that's why, essentially. Hello, EVG. Sorry, I did not have the chat. I did not have the chat open. That's the only problem when you have that's better. When you only have one screen. I've got a decently sized monitor, but because like it's kind of taken up the entire thing. Right. Footloose should be joining us. I think he said to me he was gonna try and join in, but he's not here yet, and there's only 2 minutes, about 2-3 minutes left. So, but how you going? How you going? EDF. It's been a while, but yeah, I'm still kind of sick. So I've not been feeling 100%. But I'm hoping that I'll be recovery soon. But yeah, my throat is sore, so I've got like a cough. I've been eating nothing but cough sweets and drinking like tea and stuff with honey, and soups and stuff. So yeah, we want variety. At least I do. Like, even as someone who's like a fan of platformers and RPGs, I could sit there and be like, oh, I'm eating good. But at the same time, I'm like, man, for anyone who doesn't like platformers or RPGs, this is a bad direct. This is a bad state of play. You know what I mean? I feel like a good showcase of games is, look at all the games we have, and they're all like different genres. Because then you get like a little bit of something for everyone. You know? That's just how I see it. A little bit of something for everyone. You know? Well, that said, PlayStation All-Stars 2. And I even played the first one. Something I feel like should hopefully, I say should, hopefully will happen, but probably not yet, is that I'm hoping that happens at some point, is a Croc 2 remaster. The team said that if Croc 1 does well, they'll do Croc 2. Problem is, we don't really know what that means. What does well mean for them? How much money are they hoping to make off of the Croc remaster to give them the green light to, yeah, we're doing Croc 2? Because I if they don't make enough money, I guess I just won't do it. So, which would be a shame, because they literally just came out of the woodworks to revive this company. So it would be a shame if they just stopped, but you know, I don't think that's gonna happen yet anyway. But I'm hoping at some point, right? I'm just thinking of things like that. Hoping for Sly 5. Oh, EDF. I don't know if you've heard, but I'm about to crush your hopes and dreams. There was an interview with Sucker Punch, and they basically said that most people on the team wouldn't want to work on Sly again. Yeah, I'm not kidding. That was in an interview, by the way. All right, here we go. FF7 Part 3, baby. You ready for it, Wolverine? Yeah, here we go. Let's go, boys. See, I told you, FF7 Part 3. Clearly. No, it's Metroid. Wait, no, it's PlayStation. It can't be Metroid. It's PlayStation Metroid.
Every time the sun dies,
It's a Dark Souls game.
time stretches and tears.
The sun dies multiple times. Wait. No. No, never mind. I was like that actually kind of looked
Signal corrupted.
like,
Approximating.
no. Okay, never mind. I was like, is that? I was like, is that?
Confirmed.
You better stay out of my way.
We're starting strong. I think it's a shooter.
I'm Gregory Loudon, creative director at Housemarque. Today we are thrilled
Hi.
to show off this first look of gameplay for Saros running on PS5. Saros builds
This game.
and tells the emotional
Returnal.
story of
Oh,
Asian
this game,
traversers
okay.
drive for answers on
Oh,
the
that's
shape-shifting
right.
planet of Carcosa.
Yeah, apparently Returnal, I never played it because it doesn't really seem like my type of game, but Returnal, apparently they said it, a lot of people were saying how it reminded them of the Metroid series, but in 3D, which is ironic because there's literally a Metroid series in 3D called Metroid Prime. But I think they made like a third person, I guess, Metroid 3D game, because the Metroid Prime series are in first person. That doesn't mean another company can't do the game. That's true, but that is oh boy, EDF. I think that is absolutely mad copium right there. But we're here for it. Let's all cope together, shall we? Spyro 4, let's go. But it is true, Sly 4 was technically not done by Sucker Punch. It was Sanzaru Games, I believe, that did Sly 4. So I don't know if Sucker Punch would allow them to make a Sly 5 if they wanted to. I don't know. That is something I said when I retweeted it. I basically said, if the team is not interested in making a Sly game, then I don't think they should be pushed to make a Sly game just because some fans want it back. It's like, well, no, that's stupid. You know, if the team are like, they want to move on from Sly, like Insomniac with Spyro, with Naughty Dog with Crash, then yeah. If there's a passionate enough team out there who wants to, who they feel like I can do Sly justice, then maybe just give the rights to that, like just hand over the Sly IP, or like I say, get Sanzaru Games to do Sly 5 if they would be willing to do it. I know not everyone likes Sly 4, but I don't think Sly 4 is as bad as people make it, in my opinion.
This is Second Chance, where you can be revived on first death to get straight back into the action. Second Chance is part of our permanent progression systems, which means
Okay, so for me,
stronger.
because this isn't the game for me, this is already not a good start because we're spending quite a bit on this. I want to point out, I think this is only like 35 minutes or something like that. It's not super long. So they're spending on this quite a bit, which is not a good start for me. It's a good start for someone who's looking forward to this game, the sequel to Returnal. But if you're not, you're like, they're spending a fair minute on this. You know, so for me, I'm hey man, let's just see some variety. And as I say that, I
Wrap
think
up
we
our
might be
first
moving
look at
on.
gameplay. We're looking forward to revealing
Sure.
more on our mysterious and moving story
Not
at our
not my
Pantheon
type of game,
super
but
cast of
sure.
NPCs
I'm
and
sure someone's
items.
happy about it.
Next year is when you'll be able to play Saros on PS5 and enhance the PS5 Pro. Thanks for watching. We can't wait to share more.
You
from
gotta
all
say
of the
that,
team
man.
Working on Saros.
It'll be PS6. It'll be PS6 in 2027. I mean, it doesn't look bad in terms of third person shooters, right? It does not look bad at all. I'll give it that. Let's say Returnal, I think, sold well, so this might do pretty well as well, right? So yeah. Well, if we didn't have a release date, there's a release date. All right. What we got next? Shall you bring you despair?
You actually
I
want
don't
to
know what this
deploy
is.
her? You cannot be serious.
Cascade is one of our most highly
I got some. Speaking of tea, I've got some tea
She's
right
been
here.
shelved for 5 years. The parties marked her as a failure.
She won't have to do it alone. Her old
That woman in a
soul is still
bikini.
out there.
I thought
She
they
looking
were
like that
ripped to
Metal Gear
shreds.
Solid chick.
Probably, but she can scrape what's left of them back together. Lead them to their deaths all over.
This looks like an indie game, but I don't know if it
But what
is.
if she butchers it like last time?
Do you know what I mean? Sometimes I feel like you can kind of tell
Plenty more.
when a game kind of looks like an indie game. I don't know. I see a lot of these sort of
She's a pathetic, fragile
feel like
little
these
parasite.
games that just sort of no, I'm not saying they're like all the same, but like when you especially these days, I feel like when you see like these sort of unique, I guess, artistic like styles and directions for these games, 9 times out of 10 they're indie, because you don't really see, I feel like you just don't really see this that much in like AAA games. We're all about realistic graphics and a lot of this stuff now, you know. No idea what this is. Is it a new IP? Are we just gonna move on? I guess we are. Is that the Pepsi symbol? Don't know anything about it though. It's just kind of like, and then they just kind of moved on. They're like, hey man, new game, I guess. Oh, is this, wait, Flying Simulator or whatever? Ace Combat. Wait, no. Isn't Flying Simulator like Microsoft? That's not PlayStation, is it? the only like plain game I know of is Ace Combat on the PlayStation. Is there another flying thing that I'm not thinking of? Aeroplanes. Hello, Footloose. You haven't missed anything. I'll say that. How's audio, by the way? I don't want the gameplay to be too loud, but does everything look good? No, it is. Oh, it is Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's just coming to PS5. Okay. It's coming to PS5, even though it's a Microsoft. Okay. I wanna fly high.
Hostiles inbound.
That doesn't look like Wolverine. Is it another shooter?
I got 3 west side.
Is it what I always say about these sort of things where it just kind of feels like shooters dominate everywhere? There's just so many shooters. And if it's not shooters, it might be horror games. And I always say that if you love shooters, you're eating good. And if it's Battlefield. If you like horror games, you're also probably eating good. But if you don't, then you probably do not care whatsoever. At the end of the day, I feel like a lot of these events are just going to be what interests you, and if nothing interests you, you're not going to give a shit. I mean, you're going to think the event is bad. But if stuff do interest you, you're going to be like, oh yeah, it was good. It was good for you, right? Like, so far, for me, once again, and this is why I have low expectations these days, it's not a strong start. But that's okay, because I've already got a bunch of games that are coming out that I'm going to get that I'm excited for anyway. I mean, literally, I'm waiting for my physical copy of Sonic Racing, because everybody else has got it because they bought it digital. Get it early, but I'm waiting for my copy of Sonic Racing. Pac-Man's coming out, and then Digimon's coming out. And then in October, I think Ghost of Yote is coming out, and I haven't even pre-ordered it yet. And I actually don't know if I will. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get Ghost of Yote because it's the sequel to Ghost of Tsushima, which I did stream. And I really enjoyed Ghost of Tsushima.
And I'm Sid Schumann.
So,
Back to share news and release dates for games
I'm going to get it. I actually just... It depends on my money situation, because my money situation at the moment is not good. So, yeah.
Now, let's celebrate one
I
of
really-
my favorite games of all time, which is marking its 25th anniversary this year.
I don't know. I don't know what that is.
Deus Ex Returns. This
Another
PS5
shooter?
remaster is a collaboration between Eidos Montreal and Aspyr, the studio behind remastered classics like Tomb Raider and Soul Reaver.
Its way back to the people, and you can't do a damn
Oh,
thing
okay.
about it.
You play as J.C. Denton,
Don't tell me you're going to wear your
an
sunglasses.
augmented operative working to uncover the truth. This new version adds
Never
advanced
played it.
visuals, overhauled controls, and support for key PS5 features like haptic feedback. Deus Ex influenced a generation of RPGs.
Screw that
with its
guy.
Emphasis on choice and consequence. No two playthroughs unfold the same. Deus Ex Remastered.
They did
arrives
not
on
say
PS5
RPG,
early next
right?
year.
That is not an RPG, dude. That is a
It's
shooter.
almost Halloween, and you know what they say. Everyone's entitled
Resident
to
Evil?
one good scare.
No. Silent Hill?
Death comes
Oh.
to Haddonfield in Halloween the Game, a tribute to the John Carpenter
Okay.
classic. The
Dude.
game that Ilphonic invites players to an asymmetrical horror
Remember
sandbox
how I
where you
talked
can
about
play as a
how
civilian survivor
it's either
or
shooters
Michael
or it's
Myers
horror
himself.
games?
In
And
each
if you don't
game,
like
it's up to
either,
you as
then it's not a
survivors
good
to
theory.
save these hapless townfolk or to
Oh,
hunt
how do I do it?
He possesses
See, one of
unique
these
abilities
days,
like shape jump.
well, technically I've already done it. I was like, one of these days I'm going to say something I actually want to happen, and I'm going to predict it, and it's going to happen.
Playing as a civilian, it's up to you to lead
And
tasks
technically
like
it did
safety,
happen,
fight
because
phone, and
one
combat
time I was
missions.
talking about how I said it would be funny if we get a follow-up with the Sonic movie. And then literally it followed up with the Sonic movie, and I swear to you I did not know, because I was literally watching it live as it came, and I was like, yo, I'm a prophet. But I haven't been able to replicate that ever since. So, what do you think, another horror game?
From 11th Hour Games. First, their hit action RPG Last Epoch is in development for a PS5. This celebrated dungeon crawler is known
oh,
for its
okay.
extensive skill customization, deep and rewarding loot systems,
Christ.
and massive time travel.
It looks like, it looks like League of Legends sort of thing, or like
taking down gods and toppling cursed empires to save the world from its ruined future.
a roguelike or something, right? Okay.
As for that second announcement,
Again, they did say it was mostly just going to be like updates, really.
Last Epoch's
So,
first major expansion, Orobis, will arrive at the same time.
hey man, if you like this
as the
game,
PS5 release.
you might be pretty happy about this. I don't even think I even remember it ever being announced, so
The Seven Deadly Sins Origin is an open-world RPG
anime.
Japanese series, offering a vast
Let's go.
single-player campaign and
I've
multiplayer
heard of
areas
this.
where
I've never watched it
cooperation
though.
and exploration go hand in hand. Follow in the footsteps of Tristan, the Prince of Britannia.
Anime.
An original story you can experience only in the game. Capture creatures. Go fishing.
You can't capture creatures anymore.
Mine
Nintendo
resources,
says so.
and craft new items as you explore
Nintendo
Britannia
says so.
on
You
your
can't do it.
own.
Sorry.
Step
Can't
beyond
capture
the
creatures
open world
anymore.
to tackle
Nintendo
difficult
Ninja's gonna come for your
for
ass.
other players.
Nintendo Ninja's gonna make you
Multiverse
disappear.
that
You can't do that
transcends
anymore.
time and space.
Sorry.
Original heroes join forces with beloved characters.
You
in the
can't do
series
that.
to embark on a grand adventure.
Ugh.
Venture out alone.
I just want this damn cold to go away.
Deadly Sin's origin arrives on
Ugh.
January 20th.
So bored. No drive to really do much.
Two iconic characters
Hey,
in
it's
Sonic Racing Crossworlds.
the game that's already out. If you haven't bought it physically, that
Mega
is.
Man and his trusty vehicle
Wow.
the lineup as part of the Mega
Wow.
Man arrives early
A
next
bunch of people were saying Mega Man's coming to Sonic Racing Crossworlds, and they were right.
feeds into the pack.
And Proto Man. Wow,
Also
what?
included is a stunning reimagining of Dr. Wily's
Wait.
castle from the Mega Man series.
Oh shit. So Mega Man, okay, so is Mega Man the last DLC character, or is he just part of the roster? I don't know.
The Mega Man DLC pack comes to PS5 next year as part of the season pass.
No,
and
it's a
Digital Deluxe
DLC
Edition.
pack.
The early unlock period is already underway, so Digital Deluxe Edition.
I
owners
guess
can
I
get
get
Sonic
I
Racing
guess that was the final
Crossworlds
announcement, was Mega Man. I've never played a Mega Man game, but you know what?
Up next,
Even though I've never
Sony
played Mega
announcements
Man,
from Koei Tecmo
I
Games,
still feel like that's
including a release
better
date for Neo
than Avatar or whatever the other Nickelodeon thing was. Even though I've never played Mega Man. That's cool. That's neat. Mega Man crossing over. That's neat. Is Hatsune Miku DLC? Yes, I believe so.
My timeless friend, I trust you.
I believe so, Footloose. There's like, yeah, I think there's it's a bit confusing, but I think there's like two separate DLCs, Footloose. There's like a Sega one, I think, where Hatsune Miku with like Persona and Mr. Yakuza and whatever. I think they're all DLC. And then you have like the other DLC pack, which is like the characters that aren't Sega, right? Excuse me. But yeah. To be honest, with Sonic Racing Crossworlds, I don't know yet. I just want to see who the other Sega characters are. For me personally, I'm hoping a lot of the Sega characters that were in All Stars Racing come back, but I don't know yet because I haven't got the game. Oh, they remastering a Dynasty Warriors or something. A Dynasty Warriors 2 or something. It looks like it. Or remaking it. Dynasty Warriors. I have a question, right? Why don't you remake Dynasty Warriors 1? The fighting game. Yeah. Yeah. Most of you weren't here for the first Dynasty Warriors game that was a fighting game. Oh, Dynasty Warriors 3. Okay. I don't know. I've literally only played one, and it's the first one on PS1. And it's so funny because it was a fighting game, and then after that it just stopped being a fighting game. And they just started calling them Musos, you know, just run around taking out a horde of enemies. Holy cleavage. Must be anime again. Big anime titties, it must be anime.
Our focus, our true objective.
What anime?
is to
That's the
save
question.
This world, our current world.
Anime again.
Need I remind you that tampering with history is strictly forbidden?
Alright. Nothing for me so far. Nothing for me so far. Nothing that's jumped out for me, personally. But at least not all of it has been first-person shooters, but I feel like there's been at least 3.
It's time I face my past. Let's
So, you know, can we make it 4? But nothing has interested me so far. Again, if you know me, I don't like video games until I do. And you'll know when I do. And at the moment, I don't like video games.
Today, you'll pay your dues!
But it's okay because I've got games that I'm going to be enjoying anyway that I'm already going to be playing. So again, low expectations every single time. Every single time. Kind of looks like Code Vein. I can see it, like the art style. I can see it. Well, there you go, for this, because it is Code Vein. Code Vein 2. I kind of forgot that they were working on a second Code Vein. Good call. Good call, Footloose. You got that in one.
Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles, right here on State of Play.
Today, we're joined by the game's director.
Ooh, you motherfuckers. You motherfuckers. You motherfuckers. They said Final Fantasy, and I was like, don't you fucking dare. And they go, Tactics. And I'm like, oh, right, yeah, Tactics. Listen, I'm sure Tactics is a fine enough game. I'm just bad at tactic games. I can't get into tactic games. I've tried. I just can't. Tactic RPGs are just not really my thing. Not really my thing. I don't know. I do think Final Fantasy Tactics is neat. It's just the game, the tactics style gameplay is just not for me. I tried.
Do not feign concern for me. I see
I'm not the biggest fan of them. Like I think like the style is cute and stuff, but it's definitely like I'd watch somebody else play it, but not me. You know. Like, I know a lot of people are really happy for Final Fantasy Tactics, so, you know, that's great. That's you know. Now we gotta have our arena shooter, maybe, I don't know. Or is it arena? What? 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 Who are these people? I was like, is this a Suda 51 game? But I don't think it is. But I thought it was for a second. I was like, is this a Suda 51 game? Chainsaw Massacre, but you're a Grim Reaper? Not Chainsaw no, Lollipop Chainsaw is what I'm thinking of. But you're a Grim Reaper? Kinda? I don't know. Huh? I never played Lollipop Chainsaw. I know that game is wild, that's all I know. Okay. So, wait, is it a single player game? I don't know what this is. Is this new? I'm not really sure what to make of it, I'll be honest. Let It Die Inferno. I think it's new. Maybe. Huh. I don't know what this is. But it's got a cute art style, like a book. Are we actually like in a book, kinda? Kinda looks like it in a way. This looks cute. Indie, probably. Yeah, this actually looks kind of cool, actually. Yeah, I like what they're going for. I like the style in that. Okay, pretty sure that's a new announcement. I don't remember seeing something like that.
集英社ゲームズプロデューサーの山本です。完全新作クロノスクリプトエンドレスエンド世界初公開映像いかがでしたでしょうか。
Or maybe not.
本作は洋館を訪れた編集者が終わらないように描かれた原稿用紙にとらわれてしまい、そこから脱出をするという探索型 2D アクションアドベンチャー。
Hey, yeah, it literally is a. Oh, it's Comic Zone. The editor literally gets sucked into the book. It's Comic Zone. But it's like I guess like medieval. It's like a medieval story or something, I guess. It's Comic Zone. Check 1, 2. Sega. Okay. It actually looks kind of neat. I'll give him that. It actually looks kind of neat.
Citizens of Pywell.
That doesn't sound like Wolverine. You don't look like Wolverine either. I don't see no Spyro either. And I don't see no Chocobos neither. Final Fantasy 17. Can you imagine? World of Warcraft? No. Comic Zone is one of those games where I find it hard to call it good. I think Comic Zone is a cool idea, but the execution though, that game is really difficult, like really difficult, like too difficult. Like as Footloose has said, frustrating. It is frustratingly difficult. But I love the idea of it, right? I absolutely love the idea of it. I think it's a cool idea. It's just, you know, like, dude literally creates a story with these characters, and then these characters, like his villain he creates, literally like comes to life and somehow gains the power to literally drag his ass into the comic book and him out into the real world. And then by the end, you basically, like, the dude kind of gets a partner. Like he literally fucking rescues. What accessory is this then? Oh yeah, but he essentially like rescues the female character who like he created. And like she literally, if I remember correctly, she literally ends up becoming real herself and like pops out with him. And then I think she just stays with him in the real world. It's like, that's like, how powerful do you have to be that you literally create, like, you make a story and your story literally comes to like, those characters become real. Let me just create this ridiculously overpowered evil character, and then oh no, suddenly he's real and he can actually like, you know, take over the world and crap. Yeah, speakers. Speakers. I don't remember the last time I got PlayStation accessories. Like a long, like I'm talking like probably PS1, maybe PS2 days. I still remember the multi-tab. Ah yes, the PlayStation Portable. Money well spent. To be fair, I'm sure some people are like, yeah, money well spent. But some people thought that was basically going to be like the next PSP, but it's not. It really isn't.
Hi everyone, I'm Brett Elston.
And I'm Kristen Zatani.
I can't play speakers though.
Wireless speakers, which bring the PlayStation audio and chat experience to your desktop with planar magnetic drivers and PlayStation Link wireless technology.
But I can't play the speakers.
More details.
Now, let's check in on what's next for PlayStation Plus. Up first is the October monthly games lineup.
Oh.
The creepy and captivating Alan Wake 2 arrives just in time for spooky season. With Goat Simulator 3,
How funny, my PlayStation Plus is about to end.
These all arrive for PlayStation Plus Essential members on October 7th.
Yay. That's also not Wolverine. Oh, look, it's It's the game they keep re-releasing.
Dog and PlayStation's annual celebration
That Naughty Dog only makes one game, The Last of Us. Have you ever seen the critically acclaimed best-selling Naughty Dog game to ever made? They don't make anything else. The Last of Us? No, have you heard of The Last of Us 2? Well, now you do. Yeah. They don't make anything else. Don't be fooled. What's that about an orange marsupial? Nah, they don't do that anymore. They haven't done it in a long time. Don't worry about it. Nathan who? Don't worry about it. It's only The Last of Us. It's the only thing that matters. It's the only thing that matters.
Also arriving this year,
Neat.
another all-time classic from the PS2, Tomb Raider Anniversary.
Neat.
And up next, a special
Look at that
message from the
T-Rex.
creator
Look at it
behind one of
go.
PlayStation's most iconic franchises.
Huh? Oh. Is this like Formula 1 or something? Or Gran Turismo? Or something? Yep. And this is why, yeah, Gran Turismo. This is why I have low expectations for this sort of thing. This direct, I'll be honest, definitely did not feel like you need to watch this. Crazy announcements. Definitely not. Definitely not. Right. Definitely, like, I just had a feeling. It just didn't feel, it definitely didn't feel like if they were gonna like drop something crazy, it would be like, no. I'm telling you, we're gonna have to wait for the crazy stuff at the Game Awards. And even that's even if there's any crazy stuff there. Jeff will make it seem crazy because it's Jeff, the hype man. But I feel like, yeah, we're probably gonna have to wait until December for anything that's really gonna make people go whoa, like what, you know. So Kingdom Hearts fans, I'm sorry. That I don't think will be turning up at the Game Awards. Oh, here we go. Spyro, clearly. Oh. It's a new controller. No, it's a controller advertising Wolverine. Right? Wait, no, that's God of War. Oh, because clearly... Oh, God of War's 20... I didn't know God of War's 20th anniversary. Okay. Another DLC for God of War Ragnarok. Surprise! The game never ends. Actually, imagine.
Longer than I can remember.
Who's this? That doesn't sound like Kratos. Wait, is that right? Ah! Actually, Wolverine! Ayo! Dude, it happened! Yo! It finally happened! Oh my god, it exists! It's real! It's real! Okay, I definitely wasn't expecting this. I was joking when I said Wolverine was going to turn up here. Oh my god, are we finally seeing gameplay? Oh my god. Yeah, let me just hack some people. Jesus! Jesus! All that blood, dude. Holy crap. We finally get to see it. Wow. We finally get to see it. It isn't Spider-Man, it's Wolverine, finally. You know what? He looks quite good, I think. He looks good.
Because I ain't no hero. I'm Wolverine.
Colonel Freddy Krueger, right? Just cutting everybody up. Wow. Wow. There. Okay. We finally got it, dude. We finally got a... Oh my god. Finally. It's not dead.
The question that comes up a lot
Copium
with
hats.
Insomniac games is you going to make a Wolverine
Wow,
that is
okay,
as violent,
okay.
as visceral as the character in the
It was a little short, but we got gameplay. It looked like gameplay anyway. Some of it was gameplay, some of it wasn't. Yeah, that's hella violent. Holy crap. Jesus.
The root to who he is that he's an unreliable narrator. He has gaps. in his
Savage.
memory. So Wolverine doesn't really remember a lot of his life, and that's got to be an extremely frustrating aspect.
He's this
Yeah, I was wondering what kind of game it's going to be, right?
he could be very, very kind.
Because it's obviously a Wolverine game. It's not an X-Men game. So it's very possible that, you know, there might not be other X-Men characters in here. It might just be solely just, you know, Wolverine.
First moment that we show in gameplay, there's so much emotion that you can feel behind his eyes. He looks relentless, he looks gritty, he looks angry, but also he looks maybe a little sad.
That level of acting and being able to just deliver that performance with believability across both spectrums was something Insomniac, ourselves, we all agreed he's the one. We don't need to see anybody else.
Hey, I'm Liam McIntyre.
And who's this?
James Logan Howlett in Marvel's Wolverine.
Liam
That's
McIntyre.
not bad. That one sort of works. Fans out there know what Wolverine
Am I supposed to know who this actor is?
is to try and find the essence of who Wolverine
What
is,
films has this guy
especially
been
as
in?
our
If he's been in any
story.
films.
People hurt him, people take from him, people betray him. He still fights for
Oh, hey,
them,
what's going on,
fights for
VGS?
themselves. It's one of the greatest
Good to
honors
see
of my
you.
life, one of the biggest responsibilities I've ever had, and one of the best things I've ever got to do.
The entire game is built around staying true.
That 1% kind of has Wolverine's colors. Oh, you mean the guy who's wearing like the yellow and the black there?
Spin and creativity, but still give something new and fresh the fans are going to be excited about.
It's the full package. It is a level of detail that we've never been able to do before.
You could see it in the trailer. You can see pores. You can see blood in between the little lines.
They really hung up on that shot. They just want to show you how great that shot is. Let me show you how great this shot is. We're really proud of this shot. Look at his face. Look at the blood on his face. You can see him sliding down his cheeks. Look at it. Look at the technology. Look at it.
It's always nice teasing the depth and the amount of characters that we'll be seeing.
Yeah, I hope it's good.
Omega Red
You know,
makes an appearance. Mystique is
I
there,
think
and
Insomniac
there's
are doing great with Spider-Man. I hope this Wolverine game, I hope it's good, right? At the end of the day, we say about anything, but I hope it's good. I mean, you really tell we're basically getting like an action adventure, like Mortal Kombat styled Wolverine game, like with constant fatalities, dude, brutality everywhere. It ain't Hugh Jackman, well I know that.
Making that special, making that feel like him, making it feel different to anything else you've played. That's a tough job. What's so cool for me is there was this one section of the game I got to try.
You know what? This is probably what they're ending on, right? This feels like an ender to me. This is probably
Pretty
it.
excited about the artwork that we're using on the cover. It's
Well,
dynamic. It's rough edged.
You notice it doesn't look like our past games. It has
Well,
that
I say that,
urgency
but I
and
still feel like they
forward
haven't shown
and
Marvel
fury
Tokon. The only reason why I said Marvel Tokon might show up here was because their Twitter retweeted it, basically saying, "Stay tuned for State of Play." And I'm like, well, why would their Twitter say go watch State of Play if they're not gonna show up at State of Play? I could just be being like, hey man, we're Sony fans, I guess, but
I think fans are going to be excited.
I feel like if they're going to do it, that would make you think that, oh, that means there's probably going to be a trailer for that game, but I could be wrong. I haven't even played any Wolverine games, so I mean, I don't know what your competition is, to be honest. My throat is killing me. Spring 2026. It's just nice to finally see a trailer, like a proper trailer with gameplay, you know. Again, I hope it's good, and that's all I really care about. Okay, I think this might be it, yeah. Okay, never mind. Never mind, this is it. Unless they have one more surprise at the end, this is like the, you know, the wrap up. As it is, you know. Let's go back on what we showed. Yeah, overall, like the only thing that surprised me was Wolverine. That was the one thing where I was like, oh, Oh, actually, and technically, and Mega Man confirmed for Sonic. They really getting Mega Man and Pac-Man in here. Like, dude, all we need is Mario, and we've got the Super Smash Brothers of racing games. That's all we need is Mario, and we've got the Super Smash Brothers of racing games. But you know that will never happen because it's Nintendo. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Wolverine was literally the only thing that made me go, ooh, and that's it. So, as per usual, I don't like games because nothing interested me until I do like video games. So yeah, that was, honestly, that was about what I expected because I had low expectations. And guess what? Those low expectations were absolutely met. I always say this, but I don't try to be a downer on purpose. I know what I'm interested in, so I don't sugarcoat it. I don't pretend to really care. I'm just like, nah, if I don't care, I don't care. I'm just gonna tell you, man. Not my type of games, not my type of games. Not something doesn't jump out of me, something jumps out of me. You know. It was fine. It was fine. It was fine. Again, I nothing special, but I expected it to be nothing special, really. Like I said, literally, like, to me, they ended strong with Wolverine, and that was it. I think that was a strong ender. It was a strong ender. We finally got to see some Wolverine, but yeah. 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 Okay. Well, I don't think there's really much else to really say here. I'm just gonna switch over to. Is this correct? Yeah. Sure. Again, I had low expectations, so you know, if I had higher expectations, I would have been like, damn, that was rubbish. And you know, yeah, you could still say it was kind of whatever, and it was, but I already expected it to be kind of whatever because I wasn't expecting anything crazy to be on. But like I say, I joked about Wolverine actually being there, and it turned up. So that's just the one thing that can happen. Sometimes you just never know. There might be a surprise in there, and Wolverine was the surprise. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm tired, so I'm gonna go to bed now and rest and try and recover. Whenever my copy of Sonic turns up, I'll probably do at least one stream. Hopefully I'm feeling a bit better by then. Same with Pac-Man. When Pac-Man comes out, we'll probably be streaming that. So, which is soon, by the way. It's in a few days. Pac-Man's coming out in a few days. So yeah. All right. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.